Hi everyone, welcome back to Tara's Take. Today is a fun craft with me. I hope it'll be fun. I've just grabbed some papers out of my scrap bag. These are from Tanya at Tatty Treasures, but I am going to be using the back half of them because of the coffee dyed look. And also I want to do some book page. And we are going to be making a fun little project. I hope it turns out as cute as I think it will. I'm going to grab a few, let's see. Let's grab some more pages here. Book page. Let's do some dictionary page. We can do, I want a little bit more music page if I have it here. Just digging in my little drawer with my folders. Here's another peach. So yeah, that should do it because, you know, I'm always biting off more than I can chew. So, so I think because I want them to be together, that I might go ahead and glue. I want them to be a little more, what do you call it? Reinforced is what I wanted to say. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue a couple of these vintage, well, actually antique because it's so old. But I'm going to go ahead and glue these together. And I'm going to cut off the edges so I'm not going all the way to the edge. But I was just thinking that way I could have some reinforcement on this because it's very, very thin paper. So go ahead and set that back where it was. And just push this on down. There we go. And then, yeah, it's going to make it a little tougher for me. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead, and I don't have a sample of what we're going to do today. I'm going to cut this off on the edges here. And I want it to be about that wide. So I'm just calling these tears stacked pockets. So I'm going to set these scraps over to the side. I went a little off. Let me see. Should I just do myself a favor and... Oh, you guys, sorry. I'm making so much noise. You know, my little space here. My foot from my sewing machine fell. I'm going to go ahead and, instead of cutting these like that, I'm going to even them out a little bit. So, there we go. Just... there. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this as my, I probably should have cut this off as well. Duh. I could grab one of my little ones, but this one sits right at my feet, so it's just kind of handy to have it there. I'm just going to use that line at the bottom of the page as my cut. Okay. Anyway, so all we're going to do is I'm going to make this one my base, okay? Or my top, I apologize. And so I'm going to go ahead and kind of start this down here and tear it at an angle going upwards. Okay, so that's going to be on the front. And then the next one, I'm going to go ahead and trim the bottom here. And the next one I'm going to put behind here. Let's see. I think I'm going to have it go down. And then I'll glue this bottom portion to my page. Okay. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a second. So now this one, I'm going to take and do it at about right there. I want to make sure that I stay above this bottom one. Okay, so it's going to be about like that. Okay, and then I'm going to use some, I think I'll use some music paper for the next section. Now, because this is, let's see, will I have enough? I do believe I will. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and double this like so. Yeah, this paper's super, super thin. It's tearing just as I folded it. So I'm just going to run the glue again so that I have a little bit of strength here. And again, I'm going to be cutting off the edges, so I'm not going to worry about bringing it all the way over. I just want to get it so that it's nicely glued in the center to reinforce itself again. Okay, and then I'm going to set this over so I don't get it confused. Now, I honestly have not tried this myself. Let's see, how wide is this? I better measure so that I know. So let's see. It's about just 4 1/8 inch across. Doesn't matter how wide it is, you guys. I'm just measuring to see what mine was on here. You can do it as wide or as narrow as you want. So totally up to you. Okay. Well, I'll do it like that. Okay. Now I want to make sure this is at 4, what did I say, 4 1/8 wide. Yep. That should do the trick. Okay. Yeah, you can make these as narrow or as wide as you want. Now I'm going to go ahead and put these two pieces together so that I know, so that I'm good on where they're at. So I'm going to put the glue about like right there. And was this the, yeah, it was. So about right there. And then I need to go up to about there. Like I said, I haven't actually tried this, so we're kind of learning it together right now. Fun stuff. So now you've got your scattered little pocket. And then this one is going to come up underneath. And this one I'm going to take and do this at a different side from the other side, okay? So I'm going to go about right there. And I'm going to take it relatively straight across. Yeah. Okay. And then this one, I'm just going to tear the top off. Actually, let me see that piece I had left over. Was it wide enough? No. I think instead I'm gonna go ahead and make that longer than that because that's a very short pocket. It's not even a pocket. I was thinking I could just slide down in, but I don't want everything that goes in to get mixed in with, I guess it wouldn't, because if it's like a journal card, when it goes in, it'll be touching, like, it'll be visible inside the pocket, but I guess it wouldn't matter too much. Let me try it. Let's try it. You're probably like, what is she doing? So Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing myself. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and just run the glue along here. And then, actually, I probably didn't need to go all the way to the bottom on either one of those. Nope, I didn't. It's okay. I'll just wipe it up. Here we go. Okay. It is hanging over on one side a little bit longer. Right there. And then this one is gonna, yeah. Okay, so this one's gonna be right there. Yeah. Right. About there. Yeah. Now, I'm just trying this, to be honest with you. It's the first time I've done it, because what I'm thinking is once this is glued to a page, then your journal card can fit back in the back, and then this will separate the two. It'll be like a separate pocket. And then I should have actually done my distressing before I glued everything, of course. You know me. Again, getting beyond myself before I... There's a piece of paper here. I'm going to grab a piece. Just use this as my separator. Should have totally done this first place, but it's okay. You guys are probably used to seeing me do this trick by this point, because I'm constantly forgetting to distress before I start. Okay. I started to do a beading dangle video today, and I just, honestly, I had everything pulled out and I just wasn't in the mood. Do you ever feel like that? I don't know. I started doing it and I was like, this isn't really what I want to be doing right now. Here we go. Okay. And then we can just, of course. And this one's a little bit off here. You can see it hanging over just slightly right there. Okay. This paper's kind of bright, so I'm just going over a little bit, kind of giving it a little bit of grunge. I see another spot where I'm hanging over. There we go. I think probably next time I'll make the back one longer, but for this, I think it'll be fine. It's just going to separate. It looks like it's 4 pockets basically, but it's, you know, not fully 4 pockets, but it will hold in 4 separate modes, like 4 separate spaces, and then okay. There we go. So there is our vintage book page. What did I call it? Torn pockets. Quadruple torn pockets. So let's see. Let's do a little bit of decorating here. We got some butterflies. And let me see, I've got my little book here. I was going to use some stickers on it. I thought that might be, I never use these very often, and I thought maybe there would be something cute in here. Let's see. these have white edges. They're kissy cut, but I just kind of go over them with some Distress ink and just darken them a little bit, and then that way the white doesn't stand out so strong. I was kind of looking, let's do a yellow. Let's do this one. I like that one. So I'm just distressing it because I don't like that bright white around the edge of it. Okay. So to just kind of let it, I think we'll put him right there. That's pretty. And then we have some, I have some yellow colored butterflies. Love my butterflies. Let's do a butterfly up here. I rarely do yellow, don't I? So this will be a change. Let's put him right there. Let's see, do we have anything else? I'm just looking for either another sunflower or just another flower to go like here. And then I thought I'd put another little butterfly. Oh, this one's cute. Let's use this little guy right here. He's cute. And these stickers are sticking really nicely onto this vintage paper, so that's good. There we go. I think he'll fit right here. Oh, good. Yeah. Oh, I might have to trim a teeny tiny bit of him off at the very bottom. And then let's see, do we have a tinier, a littler guy, littler butterfly that can go down here on the bottom? Oh, he's cute. This little tiny baby. He's yellow too. Kind of a mustard yellow. So has anybody got any good plans for the weekend? It is Wednesday today when I'm filming this of this week. So there we go. Let's put him right between these flowers. Oh, that's cute. I like that. You know what I think I want to do? I think I want to make the I think I want to make the edges a little bit darker, so I'm going to use my walnut instead of... Okay, I haven't used this in a while, so let's see. Yeah, I wanted them to be a little more burnt looking than they are. Now this is still hanging over just slightly off. So yeah, these are super easy but cute and a nice way to use up our book page. Where did my paper go? Did I throw it away? That I was using to... Oh, here it is. I'm like, where did I put it? So I just want to give these a little bit darker burnt look to them. I think that'll make them stand out better. Oh yeah, I like that. I hope you do too, and that these inspire you to try them. Now, the next one I'm going to actually do, I think I'm going to try to make a little better. There, I like that better with the darker look. What do you think? So cute, right? So in the back, if you're gluing this down, let's see, do I have anything that would set as a... So what I was saying was when it goes behind, then like if I put something here, this is going to be glued down on the sides, right? So it's not really going to affect, these aren't going to touch. I mean, they'll touch at the bottom, but because of this piece, it'll separate them as a pocket. But you would definitely have to put something bigger in the back, whatever you use. Like if you're going to put journal cards in there or whatever, you know, or a piece of paper or however you'd want to do it. But yeah, so that's a fun way to use up some book page. I think that's really cute. I like it. I hope you do too. Let's see. So, sorry, I've got stuff over here. I'm trying to, all right, so there's one. And then and this time I am going to make sure and use, or distress it beforehand. And then I'm also going to cut all my papers at the same time, I think, because then that way I have a little more. So this one I think I'll do with, should I use the music page again? Or let's see, I've got other books. Technically, you don't have to use book page. You could use paper, you know. Actually, I love these papers here that I believe Vanessa, you sent these to me. So I could use a couple of these. Let's see which ones. Oh, look at that. They're just so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love them. Okay, so how about this one and that one as a backer? Okay, and I'll make, how wide are these papers? Let's see. They're about just shy of 5 inches across. So they would fit into a journal. I think I have a better piece of paper that has better coffee dyed spots on it too. Okay. I've got all this stuff sitting on top. There we go. This one looks better. So I think I'll just make them the width of this paper. Okay, so I'm going to bring my cutter in and just use this paper as my guide. Jeez, Tara. Okay. Let me just make sure. Where's this landing here? So it looks like it's landing at this line right there, just before the 13, just before the 5, so right there. So I'm going to use that line. Okay. And use it up there. I don't know if I'm straight. Should be very, very close. If I'm not perfect, it should be right on top of it. So, yeah, good. Let me see. Yep, it's just right there. I may have to trim the teeniest tiny bit off, but that's okay. Yeah, it looks like I'll have to do just the teeniest bit. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use this as my guide. So you just want to make sure that your two edges, whether you start from this side or this side, it doesn't matter. Just make sure that it's the opposite. Like these two are opposite. The two on the bottom and the two on the top. Okay. So I'm going to use that as my guide. And I think this one I'll go ahead and do from this side. About right there. Okay. That'll be my first piece. Now this time I'm going to make my pockets deeper. So when I do, like, so this one is the same. It's about the same. But when I do these, I'm going to make my pocket deeper so that those back pockets have some more height to them than I did on the other ones. So I'm just holding this here and kind of using it as my guide like I did the last time. Okay, so about like that. Okay. Bunches of paper to put back in my scrap bag in a minute. Now, these guys, I think I'm going to make this one my, I don't know. Let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and distress these two and then glue them together, and then I'll pair the other two, because that way I kind of have an idea of where I want them to be, and these will already be glued together, so when I hold them up against the other ones it won't be so hard to kind of measure. I'm not gonna worry about that part. I'm just doing this top. I'll do the sides when I'm done gluing everything together. It'll be easier anyway. Okay. Now, glue, and then so I'm going to go ahead on this one and glue the bottom so that the pocket is sealed for this on this one, since my first one was kind of a trial and error thing. Hopefully I'm making sense and you know what I'm saying. Oh, I went too far up with the glue on this one side. I didn't really need to bring it all the way up, did I? There we go. Okay. So now this pocket is going to be sealed off. Oh, see, I shouldn't have done that with the first one, because now this is going to be, see, I told you, this is all trial and error for me. That was stupid. There's probably some of you out there who've made this type of pocket, the stacked pockets like this. I have only done it a couple other times, and it confused me at that point too. So no glue on this base one, because it's going to have to be going down. There we go. Okay. Oh gosh, did I put it on the wrong part again? Probably, yes. You're Tara, she just gets nervous when I start making mistakes. Now I didn't go up high enough, dang it. Or low enough, I mean. Okay. Can you tell I didn't get enough sleep again? It's my cats. They were up playing in the middle of the night. And Mama got woke up over and over again. Okay, there, I got it right this time. So don't glue the bottom of this one, otherwise your initial pocket won't have an opening. Duh. Now I think on this next one, You can glue it so that it would be sealed off if you wanted it to be, but I think you can also leave it open. I think it would depend on how deep you want your pocket, huh? So now on this one, I'm going to go the opposite direction. So on this side, I'm going to take it up. And then kind of bring it across to where it's straighter. Okay. So it's going to be like that. And then this other one, which I want it to show. So I want this part to show. So I want to make sure of how tall it is because I don't want it to be too tall. Yeah. So this one's going to be a relatively big pocket. No matter what I do, I'm going to have, yeah, it's going to have to be down farther. I'm going to end up tearing that part off. Darn. Unless I tear it. No, I have to tear it. Okay. So this one, I'm going to put it at about right there. Okay. Better do this first before I get myself sidetracked. Just going to do these edges so they're done. Did I do that the right way? I don't think I did I? I tore it going the same direction. Darn. Ay, 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 Tara. When I wanted to tear it going like, am I all right? I'm trying to figure out. Oh, I should have left it straighter is what it is, I think. And not given it so much of a curve. Right? So like tear some of this off so that it's not quite so curved down. I think. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I don't know, it still doesn't quite feel right. Well, praise the Lord. I'm just going to go for it. It's going to be fine. Okay. And then this goes across pretty straight. I mean, just with the tears, but the piece itself is pretty straight. And then how deep do I want to make this one? Probably just cut it. Okay. Okay, yeah. Now I'll glue about right there. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and use this as my guide on my glue because I keep overdoing it. Get on there. I am having a difficult time crafting today. I apologize. And I'm being very quiet because I'm very tired. Oh, gosh. It kind of took me forever to even get started because I was feeling, you know, sleepy. Okay, and then this piece, where's my, is this the right piece? Yeah, I just hadn't done the thingy yet. These will look, this piece would look really cute inside of a, like a really grungy journal, or one that was more like, had fairies and stuff in it. It's kind of a dreamy type paper that almost looks like it's in a forest, I think. Okay. And now we'll put this one here. Yeah, this one has a little bit more separation for it. Oh great, my glue's not wanting to run. Perfect. Let's try that again. There we go. All right. Gosh. And then this side. Okay. There we go. Now this one is a little bit taller. It's about 7.5 inches high. Usually my journal is about, ouch. My journals are usually about 9 by 6 or so. So this will still fit on a page. But this one looks kind of cool. Let's do the rest of the paper. So this one's with coffee dyed paper and just decorative paper. And that one is with book page. I think I need a little bit more over here on this edge. Yeah. I love that burnt look around the edges of paper. Oh, I just love it. Okay, now, how should we decorate this one? This one's a little different, so what do I have? Just checking in my little book here. Oh look, I have a little fairy. She's cute. So let's see how she would look. I just grunged her up a tiny bit. She is a cutie. Put her right here on the bottom of the page. I just think it looks kind of like a little forest paper to me. So I wonder, oops, wrong one. Darn it. That's a little bit darker than I wanted. This color scheme, I don't know, let's see, make sure. Oh, here's another fairy. And another one. I have quite a few in here, actually. Ah, more. I wonder if they would fit up here. I like to get all those white edges. I don't know if this will fit, but I'm going to check. I was thinking that that limb could look like it was coming out from under the inside of the pocket. And then I could sit them like right there. So they look like there's a limb up. There's a little tiny bit of her wing that's sticking up over. Let's push that down just a little bit. These are those vellum stickers, and they stick pretty good, but you don't have to, you can pick them up. I mean, they don't, just go a little bit deeper. Nope, not deep enough. I may not be able to get this to work. Oh, there we go. That's a little better. So let's, come on, stay open. This is awkward. Can you guys see okay? I just have to make sure her wing, there we go. There we go. So they're kind of, they're little coming out of that pocket a little bit. And she's down here. And what can we put in between to kind of, oh my gosh, there's another one. I have all kinds. Oh, he would look really, that one would look super cute down on the other side of her. So maybe, I'm wondering if I have, I guess I could put, oh, this page is coming out. Oh, I don't know, maybe he's too tall. Darn it. Oh, he's too tall, I think. Let me see. Yep. Oh, he's too tall. Is he? Oh, you know what? Maybe not. He fits just to that edge. And I can just trim that white off. It's a tiny, tiny bit right there. That's just touching the edge, but I think if I just darken, yep, it blended right in. So there's him or her. So we have 3 fairies on there. I just thought it looked like a little fairyland. And then, let's see. Oh, I'm thinking maybe a mushroom or 2. I don't know. Let's see. I have some mushrooms in here. I'm wondering if I have any little butterflies that would match this darker scenery. I have some brown. I have like a brown one here. But he's too big. Let's see. Do I have any small brown ones? Oh, I have a bird. Here we go. Not quite. Let me see here. I don't think these blue ones would look good, would they? think all of my brownish colored ones are a little bit bigger. I don't even know if I want butterflies in here. Okay, so I found this one. It says Deep in My Soul. The music, I like this one. The music of my heart. I don't know. I think he's the one he's kind of too much. Let's see if I can still pull him up safely, because I can just stick him back on a page and use him again later. I've done that before with these guys, so not a big deal. Let's see. And I don't think I want the mushroom either. I don't know why I decided to go with stickers with these, but I just thought they'd look cute. So maybe instead I'll put I have different plants. I could do like a little I thought I saw like an ivy in here that was hanging. Oh, there's a purple one too. There's just all kinds of fairies in here. She might look better over here. I wonder if I did some, like what we do, but with the brown, like the ground for them to stand on maybe a little bit. Let's pull her up. And then set her right here. I was going to say, let's grab some water and a brush. And my little brushes. Let's see. I've just got a little bit of water on the edge there. Just going to make some dirt here for them to stand on. I haven't done this in a minute either. I love doing this. Okay. There. Now let's have her standing here. And then I think I'll use this little girl because oops, wait, I need to use this. Sorry, forgot. Okay, now I can do it. Right. I think gonna bring her wings. Oh, good. She's not too tall. I was worried she'd be too tall. Do I have too many fairies in here? I just like them. There we go. I feel like I need something else though. Oh, you know what? This little guy's kind of cool looking. He might actually fit in there. He's darker. I hadn't thought about using or looking for a more, he's more of a, almost a burgundy brown look. This butterfly. Come on. If I can just get him out of here. He is really on that page. Can't seem to, I don't even see a cut around him. It almost looks like he's, yeah. Yeah, I don't think they have him separated. Dang it. That's annoying. They don't. Great. I cut a little teeny tiny bit of his wing off because they didn't have him cut. That is annoying. And I think he'll actually look kind of cute on there. Figures the one I want to use wasn't cut machined properly by the company. This is some very tiny cutting, you guys. Ugh. Trying to keep him together as much as possible. I already trimmed his wing on the other side when I tore him. These are just that vellum, those vellum stickers. So they're very fragile. And I don't hardly have to touch the scissors to him at all to get him to cut. Now if I can just get his little wing rounded off a little better, it's not too bad. And this little spot right here. There. Okay, he's going on here whether he looks good or not. At this point, after going through all that, let's see, where do I want him? I think I want him like right there. He's cute. That was so annoying. I can't believe they didn't have anything cut out for him. Oh, here's another one that might look kind of pretty on there. This one's cut. Oh, dang it, I did it. Oh, well, it's not hurting it. It's just making that edge dark. Okay. All right, and let's see. I can't believe how many fairies are in this thing. I didn't really notice before now just how many are in this, but there are tons. I did that one, but now that I'm looking, I don't think it'll fit anywhere. It's too wide. Let me find a narrow one. How about this one? Does this go in there at all? Oh, I don't know. Nope. Oh, I took it out and now yeah, it doesn't fit. It's too big. Shoot. Well, should have put that down first. You know what? I've got these little flowers, just like they could just be kind of scattered. see. So, what time is it? Oh gosh. This has been the quietest video I think I've made in a very long time. I am tired, obviously. I was looking to see if I could find even a few little tiny flowers, but I don't. These ones, I guess they would go okay with that. So, did I say these ones? That doesn't sound like very good English, does it? So I'm sorry I'm being so silent. I'm much more chit-chatty usually. Actually, I don't know if these need to be on here. I was just thinking they'd look kind of cute, float like the flowers just floating around the girls, you know, the fairies. Well, I think that's about it. How about this little guy going up here? Maybe. Let me see. Oh, come on. Maybe up next to them somewhere like there. There we go. Well, I don't know. I feel like it needs something else still, but these flowers might fit right there between them. Because they're skinny. They're tall and skinny. And I cover her up. Nope, I don't think so. I was thinking of something tall and skinny right through here that was green, or, you know. Oh, this might, well, but it's yellow, darn it. If it were more of a pink, it'd be the perfect size, I think. Yeah, I think everything is just a little bit too wide, and I want it to come right up between them. I saw a rose in here earlier, but I don't think this one would go either. Looks like the smaller, skinnier ones in here are more yellow. That one's a little bit better, but it's almost too big. I don't want it to be taller than her. See, here's a rose, but it's yellow too. Can you see? See? Well, praise God, maybe it's done. Amen? Here's another little purple flower. Maybe I'll have that one between them. Just something in here. It seems kind of empty between the girls. I keep calling them the girls, the fairies. Let's see, like right there. There's just some floating flowers around them, you know. I think that'll do it. So there is the first one with the book page, and then this one is with the copy dyed paper and the decorative paper, which I think they both turned out pretty cute. So I hope you like them and that you found them inspiring, and give them a try. They're super easy. So this one I should have made a little longer, but it'll be okay. And your stuff will just slide inside. And like I said, you'll be the bottom part, and your sides will be glued in. So then you just have your little tuck spot. Okay? All right, guys. I love you. Have a blessed day. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like, subscribe to the channel if you're not a part of our family yet, and come hang out with us. We'd love to have you. God bless you. Take care. Bye-bye.